Hey, tribe. So happy Saturday whenever you see this. But today is actually Saturday for me. I just finished my devotional time. I've had my coffee, honey. I feel good. Okay. And at first, I was going to go to the trilogy, right? I was going to go to TJ Maxx, Burlington, and Home Goods. But I was like, you know what? Let's save that for during the week. That way I can go and it's quiet. It shouldn't be a whole lot of people. I don't really care to go on a Saturday. If I do, I really want to go. Like, I want to open them up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to go so I can go through the aisles and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Don't even put that type of pressure on yourself and just go ahead and wait until Monday. That stuff ain't going nowhere. And while you playing, I may even wait until Tuesday, let them get another truck in. But then again, it's the holidays, so they probably getting trucks daily at this point. So we're going to wait to do that. But welcome into another vlog. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jocelyn. I am a personal development coach as well as a leadership development consultant. If you are looking for any type of personal development workbooks and things like that, they will be linked down in the description box. I do have workbooks available for you to work through. Like for me, I love personal development. And I just want to grow. You know what I'm saying? So I know that you guys want to grow too. And with these workbooks, they have journaling prompts and just many different things for you to learn through. So I would love for you to check that out. That is down in the description box. So today we just kind of chilling. I wanted to spend a day with you guys. I thought that this would be fun. And I wanted to show y'all. I don't know if it's been a while, but I told y'all about this book, When in Rome. This book, it is truly like, I had got this from TJ Maxx, and this is truly like one of those Hallmark movies, except I would say this is more like, this ain't G rated. there's like, it's not like super spicy like that, but you know, it get heated between them, but you know, it's not like that, but it's such a cute book. I am almost finished, as y'all can see. So I want to share that with y'all and share what my next book is The Housemaid. So I finally found this one. I got this one from Sam's Club. So if you're new here, what happened was that I was in a couple vlogs ago. I'll put it in the cards, but a couple vlogs ago, I was in TJ Maxx and I was just like, you know what? I'm so tired of nonfiction right now. I'm not stimulated by it. I can't get through it. I need to try something else. And I was like, you know what? I haven't read for leisure in such a long time. So let me grab a couple books. What I didn't know was that this was a 3-book series. And I ended up buying the second book, The Housemaid's Secret. And I didn't know that was the second book. So as I'm going through BookTube, I see like, oh no. And I asked this lady at Sam's Club, because she was looking for books too. And I asked her, I was like, do you have to have like the complete series? Like, does it flow as a series, or can I just read the second one? She was like, nah, boo, you got to get the first one. And she was like, you'll understand it. She was like, but you'll want the first one. So what I didn't know either, because when I looked online, this book was blue. And what it is that they turned this into a movie. This about to be a movie in December. So I was like, oh Lord, let me go ahead and get this book. So as you can see, it was $11.98. I think I paid like $9.99 for the other two or something like that. I got them from TJ Maxx. So these are the books that I'm reading. I'm actually going to get into that book once I finish this one. So I hope that you all are reading as well. You know, this is really a great time to slow down. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that you're not doing anything, but you should be actively resting right now. And I know sometimes that can be hard for some people to think, oh, well, if I'm resting, that means I'm being lazy, or I'm not doing nothing, or I'm not being productive. But you can be productive without overdoing it. You know, I got so aggravated with the with the great lock in, go hard for the next 90 days, finish the year strong and stuff like that. And then a lot of people get frustrated because they like, I'm just not there. And then you feel like, oh, well, now I'm behind because I didn't end the year strong. And now I got to prepare to start the year strong and all that. Baby, you got to go at your own pace. Okay. If you know anything about nature right now, it is the autumn season, the fall season where things are resting. We are going through harvest. So you are reaping whatever you've done all year. You are reaping the benefits, the blessings, everything from what you've done all year. This is the perfect time to slow down, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and to take the time to really get into a rest mode. It's hard to go on to the next thing when you haven't taken the time to, number one, enjoy what you've been doing, and two, to take the time to reflect. This is a great reflection time, and that's why I use my own journal prompts. Like whatever you see in my store, those are all products that I went through myself. Like I don't just be writing for the sake of writing. Like I definitely want to produce something. I want to reap the benefits of actually slowing down and taking the time to understand myself and understanding what season I'm in. You know what I mean? And moving forward in a way where I'm actually gonna get something out of it. That's really important to me. And I hope that it's important to you as well, because that's what this channel is all about, is about us going from self to self, going from to self to better self, if that makes sense. People always talk about becoming her and stuff like that, but there are different seasons in your life where you have to be a particular person to make it through that season. And that's why it is a continuous effort. Like, I don't know that we'll ever do everything perfectly, but you will do certain things perfectly in certain seasons that you need to do it in, if that makes sense. So, um, that's kind of what I'm focusing on too, is just preparing myself to hear from the Lord. What am I supposed to be doing for the rest of this year as I prepare for next year? And then usually in December, I take December off and I really get focused and, really be talking to the Lord like, okay, so what is the word for next year? What is my focus for next year? How do I prepare to get to that thing or be that person that can receive and also give in that particular season of next year? So that's that. But anywho, right now, baby, we reading, okay? And I am enjoying reading because I'm tired of being on like YouTube and stuff like that. Like I've been wearing the channels that I enjoy out. So I'm trying to do like my friend told me. And she was like, just save it for the weekend so that you have something to watch, because throughout the week I'll be like, I ain't got nothing to watch. But it's because my butt should be reading. And I went through this book pretty fast, which is why I'm like, yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. Because lately, other books I have been reading, like I'll get about 30 to 50 pages in, and I'm just like, I really don't care. You know what I mean? But this book had me cackling. I'm yelling at the girl and the dude in the middle of the night while I'm reading the book. And all kind of stuff like that. So that's that. But today I'm gonna cook dinner for Sunday because Sunday is my rest day. Only thing we do is go to church. We try to keep it really chill. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook today. I gotta finish up some laundry and some other things, and I want to take you guys with me. So let's have some fun. So I'm gonna eat me a muffin and then I'll get back to you guys in a second. All right, Trop. So we are back. I have already folded laundry. I know y'all ain't want to sit and watch me do that. But I folded up some laundry. I got my nails in the mail. So I'm gonna show you guys that later, because something that we were talking about in the nail group that I'm in is that the ladies were saying that they put their nails on right before they go to bed. So that way you're not putting your hands in water and stuff like that. And it helps to keep them on even longer. So we gonna test that little theory out, because for me, and it'd be my fault too, like my nails last like maybe a week and a half, and it's because I'm constantly in water. Sometimes I forget to put my gloves on and stuff like that. So and I'm kind of rough too, so I will pop a nail with the quickness. So we gonna work on that. Even though the nail glue that I use is really, really good, but just sometimes it just, it is what it is. So I got my nail stuff in. I got a delivery order of wine. I ordered from Total Wine, so they have delivered that already. So my wine rack is full now. Even though I have a small wine rack, so it's like not a big deal. But anyway, so I want to show y'all something real quick. So now that we're into the fall season, and things, if you're in the US, things have just been kind of crazy. Something that I like to do, especially when it comes to cooking for like Sundays or days where we trying to chill, I like to cook the day before so that I don't have to worry about it. But I wanted to suggest to you guys, so that you guys can start thinking about it too, is thinking about meals that you can make quick, that you don't have to be standing over the stove all day with, you know what I mean? Like, things that you could just throw in the oven, set it and forget it. You know what I'm saying? So for us today, one of my favorite things to get is pork loins. I love to get like pork loins like these, because you can just throw them right here on the baking sheet, cook them depending on like the size. They could take anywhere from like 35 to 55 minutes, depending on the size that you get, depending on the thickness of it and stuff like that. And cut up some potatoes, make some mashed potatoes, and I got frozen green beans in here. Throw some green beans with them. And let me tell you, it's one of the best hearty meals that you can have. It lasts a nice amount of time, and it's something that everybody loves. So you can think of stuff like that, like baked chicken. Baked chicken is one of my favorites. Okay, baked barbecue chicken. Throw it in the oven, set it and forget it, and just think about some sides that you can throw with it. Like anywhere from rice. Rice is another one that you can cook ahead of time. Make a really big pot and just make sure all your meals go with the rice. That can last for a couple days. If you into beans are not into me. They don't work well with my tummy. So I don't make beans, but you can do beans and rice and stuff like that. That's a really hearty thing that you could just throw a meat with and just make it quick. You know what I mean? Because we want to be able, to think about time that we can get back. I know a lot of us can say, well, I don't have time to work on me. I don't have a lot of time to do me, but you got to find ways to make sure that you can get your time back. And for me, because I grew up in a house like everybody cooked all the time, like we rarely ever ate out. So I don't mind cooking. I love to go ahead and cook because I can have what I want. But we got to remember the 7 P's. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So you got to make sure that you plan it ahead. So if it is something that you got to kind of stand over the stove with, you know what I'm saying, that you're actually planning ahead of time to make the time to do it, or cook me, 2 meals at once. Like, I'm not big on meal prep because I don't want to eat the same thing every day for 5 days. Like, I cannot. I'm good for like 2 days, and then after that, I'll be like, I need something else. You know what I mean? So I'm also mindful about how much I cook and how much I know my family's gonna eat, and sometimes they surprise me, they smash it, and then I ain't got nothing left like I thought I was, but I also try to make sure that we have enough at least for lunch the next day, if not for dinner. So, and making sure I'm making like chicken salad, so you can have chicken salad for lunch instead of a meal. But because I work from home, I'm big on having an actual meal for lunch, even though, that's how you pack the weight on. So sometimes you got to be careful, but think about making chicken salad, tuna salad, and just making a big batch of it instead of maybe getting lunch meat or however you want to do. But I just wanted you guys to think about different ways that you can not only save money, but also save yourself some time so that you're having meals that you're enjoying, especially around this time, and also saving enough time for yourself so that you can do more things for yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. The only other thing that I'm really doing today is that I definitely, I need a pedicure so bad. So I'm gonna do my pedicure after I get this meal done. I want to show y'all the new nails that I got. And I want to explain. Oh, I should probably take these gloves off. So I wanted to explain. I know y'all like, girl, why your nails ain't done? Because if you knew around here, my nails are always done. My hair and my nails, I just it makes me feel good. So I had got sunburn on my hands. So I had to take my nails off, and I was trying to let them, heal. They're mostly healing now. From the sunburn. My skin easily sunburns, and I was outside, and not only that, but not only was I outside, but I was outside in the grass, and I'm allergic to grass. I didn't think I was gonna be out in the grass that long because I was at a wine festival, and I didn't know that it was gonna be in grass, and so we were out there for a while, and then like this just happened to be the day that the sun was like really bright, even though it wasn't hot, but the sun was just, the rays was just so bright. And next thing I know, like my hands was like aching, and I was like, what is going on? And I looked, and I had got sunburned. So it's unfortunate. So now I'm doubly making sure that I always put sunscreen on my face, and sometimes I put it on my hands, but now I have to doubly make sure that I'm putting it on my hands. So today I'm just gonna put on regular press-ons. I'm not putting anything in the UV gel, using any UV gel or anything like that. If you've seen my other video, I'll put it in the cards, but I show you guys how I take the nails that you would use UV gel to glue on, how I create press-on nails out of those. So I'll link that in the cards as well, so that you guys can see that. So that's what I normally do, but I really don't want to put even though my hands are covered when I'm doing it, I don't want to risk it. So I got 2 pair of press-on nails, so that can last me for a couple of weeks before, and give my nails time to really heal. But it's been like maybe a week and a half or so since I've had nails, and I can't take it. So I'm about to put these press-on nails on and go about my day. So I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit, but let's get dinner started. Finished. Dinner was a success. It was so good. I hope that you enjoyed that and it gave you guys ideas for yourself. In the meantime, after dinner, I went ahead and did my nails. I normally take y'all with me, but I had to keep it going. I had to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get late. It's already very dark outside. And it is time to prepare for bed. So I did want to show you all my nails. Aren't these cute? I really like these a lot. I had these before and I want to try them again. They're actually really, really short for my nails. I was thinking about getting another pack of nails that's similar. I think they're the same length, but they're coffin shape, and I love a coffin shape, but I don't think they're gonna fit over my nails because my nail bed is really long. So like I had to cut my own nails down just to put these on so that they would fit. But it feels good to go ahead and have something done to them in spite of the sunburn and all that stuff like that. I'm glad that I gave them a break. I also put some nail strengthener on first, and then I did the little primer and stuff like that to kind of dry it out just a little bit so that the nails will stick. But I'm trying a new glue. I'll get back to y'all on that. It was a learning curve. Y'all hear me? Like, Oh my goodness, it's probably still stuff like glue like stuck to my fingers and stuff like that, because it's not like a brush on glue, which I prefer a brush on glue because it just gives you more control. But I'm trying this glue because the girlies in my nail group was like, this stuff is like cement. You will never lose a nail. You're going to have to take them off. And I'm like, yeah. We going to see. And trying to get this stuff off my fingers, I'm like, oh my goodness, they might be right. We going to see. I'll let y'all know how that go. But the nails came out really cute. I'm excited. So I am prepared for church tomorrow. I'm feeling good. So I want to go ahead and end my night. Trying to finish this book. I really want to finish it. I think I have like, I got about 80 pages left. So we'll see how I do. You know, I'm not a fast reader, like, you know, how they be on BookTube and stuff like that. I don't even know if they really be reading them books that fast, to be honest with you, but the world may never know. But I am going to continue to enjoy this book and hopefully finish it so I can go ahead and start on The Housemaid soon. So I enjoyed spending the day with y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed this vlog, and I hope that you got something from it that you can use to improve your life or to add a little change to your life, to be like, you know, I hadn't thought about that. That's actually going to make my life a lot easier. So I hope that you all enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with somebody that you know would enjoy it. Okay, so I love you guys to life. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.